Mirrored matchup thing that we were talking about in between these two teams.
Winning though, that's being taken down from the scaffolding, but AG right now into the rush.
Gets on a 2 spray before he goes down. Damage has been done. The lead so on here for Blacklist.
Yeah, good trade onto the lead right now, but that has on the C1, the Blacklist has a lot more in terms of invested score streaks and operators.
They might just be able to steal away and pull away another hill.
Yeah, I mean, Rage right now is on the rage, but this time on the rotation, it is AG who wants to step in the plate. It has been let go. As little as that, just blocking the approach of Z1. One guy, I believe, 13 seconds remaining onto this hill. Early rotations can be stop any approach, but I think there's another one in there.
Having this chance to get a break, and if ever they do, they might just be able to take the spawns out away from.
Even if Yato tries to go into
trying to find ways to get those early rotations towards P2, they're going to be hopping in.
Lead mark 35-23 as SPG rips it right back to their side. It's a little bit early for a rotation. Therefore, West Point Mama Lokes goes in for the push once again. SPG leaves them high and dry.
Down, but there's going to be 2 players making their way around this play. And Yopi is going to be on a 4 in a row. Can we see 5 up against Bernie? And eliminations going to be very important here. And the duo, Yopi and PJ, just annihilating SPG on this rotation.
Absorb a majority of these points off of the hill. Yopi circles around.
As soon as WPM was able to clear off, and SPG hasn't really found the knack on to winning the gunfights as well, which is hurting this team even more. To be able to cut down the lead, which is built up by WPM on his second rotation. Yopi once again. Every time we spectate this guy, he's always on a spree. Look at him, another 5 in a row, AJ.
Oh, this is just crazy, man. Yopi is on a blaze. Make that a
4
metaphor.
points for the win.
Maybe that was a metaphor for how SPG is playing this out, just going around in circles as West Point
as well. 30-5, and Wolves. I think they're pissed off right now. You know, like it shouldn't take that long for that E-Star, and now the Wolves are showing why they are the best team in the CDM.
Best team so far in Hardpoint.
Worship Warden Zai on a 5-kill spree. Brings out the Hunter Killer, has the Purifier to use, and here we go. It's burning everyone in his path. Here comes the Zai train on your screen.
Boiling. Yeah, Purifier H2O. I keep forgetting that's a water gun right there, but still on a spree. 6 spree for the player out from mid lane. Player 5 wrapping around from green. Is it gonna matter? Absolutely not. Third wave will be held on to by Wolves. The on search and destroy is not felt here on this part.
Get more kills. Peg does get one more. Zai shuts him down. They have control again. Warden, they want to end this real quick. They are
12-19. We approach this hardpoint number 2 with only 35 more points to claim here for the side of Wolves. Full streak here for Zai.
Oh my goodness. DYG already up 1-0. Try to get 2-0. For the side of E-Star, they're trying to tie it up. No, with a 2-piece already.
Opponents, and they are just staring right through. Right now, we can see the difference between the two teams. DYG hold down a point, and as you said, they just need one good point, one point that they hold down perfectly, and they're going to be able to catch up. But unfortunately, with the players of DYG like No pulling out their operator skills, it's going to be a difficult push, let alone actually holding down the point.
Yes, holding down the point. 164 270. Hold it because they're about to get pitched. 85.
Here we go. Now contested by the side of Gendra, but in the process, Wolves, they respond back with the early rotation here for P3, and this is absolutely one of those kills that you
gets the advantage. V6 though. Grenade taking the double out of nowhere.
And that's actually possibly enough for them to get the break, but they lose the gunfights in the process. Zai on top with an Annihilator denies the Purifier from the side of Globe, looking to get the double as well. Can he get a triple? Might just be able to do so. Absolutely, yes. And he's still on the roll. Still
himself in the meantime, Nian just annihilating everyone.
On this mid lane, it's going to be King holding this one down now. Wolves, lovely recovery that they're putting up on his P number 3. Zai have to take the remaining points on this hill. Looking like they are winning the kills around the perimeter as well. 184 to 163. Might just be the 200-point mark as well if ever they claim the remaining points. Now, AJ, we're approaching to another reset.
And the LK24 shock. Nian gets a double. And they try to go in for the hill, but the challenge is it's going to be Zai holding the fort for the team. And the guy survives. Zai, you monster! 3 kills in a row. Make that.
Maloking's absolutely excellent.
As well as put another point to their side that they beat Q9.
Okay, absolutely commend that one. You know, if you can't commit to the KRM, if you can't perform, then change things up. But now,
Yeah.
PJ, aka the guy that changed from the KRM to the Fennec, out on the spiral run, will get a triple, absolutely denying the players from Q9 Club to get a break.
Yeah, let's see if Q9 Club will try to get the break this time, because PJ...
More points to go, but the spawn still favoring Q9 for a moment. Actually, it's a split spawn situation. Only player one will be coming from the back end.
Ooh.
The rest of his squads will be all around. Purifier will be able to clean. Two players will be on the trap as well. May he get the timing.
Who has been playing out of his mind lately. 16 kills to his name.
Cdsi.
Yeah, I mean, they have been winning their gunfights. They timed this operator nicely. Shut off finds a double. And two where they should have had. And once again, as we move into towards... And yeah, if Bobby Curse is real, I think this one is godly. More importantly, they do have the spawns for next. And if they can
still lose their gunfights out for the side of Incendio, spawns here on the driveway for the side of Wolves, and there's gonna be more than enough time for them to seal the deal. Players from the staircase, and only 8 more points to go. May we see a game
Pop one into play the objective as well. Walt will be able to win this out towards the final 24 seconds, but the challenge is going to come through at least yet another time for Q9 before anytime soon. All angles locked down with 2 objectives. They're going to get slain out, but this is intentional out of Japanese players as they want to move in.
Turn out to come up pretty well as they have managed to squad. But again, P1 is where we actually saw Volt claim the most time out of the hills that we've had so far. They care more of the mid-map. In the gas burner. They got 3 operators.
Victory here on the hardpoint at Hacienda. By the way, things are being unlucky, moving towards the observation deck. And if he gets a couple of kills here, he's going to hold the fort down for the rotation to come through. It opens up this hardpoint as well. What a beautiful play. And here comes the operators.
They're trying to burn them. Doing a lot of time. And they're going to be opening it. A player will be able to contest the hard point, and they will be able to claim the last 2 seconds with a bit of a contest. You have total spawn control from P2 to P4. So
I just love these hard points so that I can go a little bit crazy on the commentary mic, man. 12-1 so far.
Stack their players on towards the temple, and they're gonna get their numbers inside of the hard point. So a good solid positioning there for Z1.
19-16, Q9 still has got a good hold. Hard point as well. Z1 finally make it there towards the final, what, 25-30 seconds. So there is still hope here. Spawning from the back, split spawns. This is the opportunity.
Yeah, this is just a gift for Z1. Now they just have to make sure they convert. Talk about the proper investments made there by Uling with that claw, plus Sinan's controlled. Looking at the first and the second map that we've had so far, Q9 still does have to score 6 point club.
So you're lucky you brought up.
34-17. Half the point. Wolves has taken. And Sai, not quite sure why, a lot of damage on these teams. Done. It's quite balanced for Peg and Sai, but in terms of you get to the 150 or the 200 mark. Sai right now, even along goes in for the entrance from Garage, but Sai walks in onto the lobby and waits for the other players of Vault to rush in. Getting very close right now, and when we is catching up, and Vista has been eliminated by himself, I believe, with the explosion that happened, and Sai with Annihilator goes in for the 3. And 20 seconds remaining, getting really close to that, and also cross over towards Garage, but Ichan right now. Oh, Sai! Well,
they're defending each and every entrance is barely being contested, and when it does get contested, with them losing a lot of their gunfights, as you can see in the play, taking advantage of that, pulling out all their gun skills, all their...
There goes Nan for 2, and Rio right now.
They are continuing to earn points. Now Ryu pulls out the Sparrow as well to clear out the area because they want to be able to maximize this hill as much as possible, because if they are able to...
Mick takes them down as well. Ichan will be doing the same thing on the other side. Rio on that second floor, just waiting for a lot of openings, clearing this area as a few of those guys from Vault steps in and also clears it out. It is now counting up. No one's getting the points just yet, but as we said that, Ryu is just going for this late and have to make sure it will be available for them for the taking. Hold off their spawns. They 28 seconds remaining, and they might be able to overtake the Wolves from this hill.
Maybe, but they have to be able to get that hill held down.
All the corners are being covered by DYG, thus the Wolves is just getting in down one at a time. Inside, outside, doesn't matter. The Wolves wants to take them out.
Wolves getting that last couple of seconds as scrap time, and they are able those power positions. So let's see if they make that change now, and let's see if one of these teams, either Wolf or DYG, is able.
It's paying off for them. They're very close, really, to tying it up.
Yep, it's definitely not far behind just yet. Definitely still an opportunity for them because of how well they play their objectives and how well the rest of the
being targeted, but with a pretty being pulled out by Juan with the mobility that it has to offer. But as we can see,
30 point, actually the higher half of 30s and actually to that 40-point mark, and a lot of them are getting those kills, but Roshi is
first time in the game. A couple of good shots from Blacklist International Ultimate, at least for 2 more tries. They do give up time, finds Guagua as well, but Mengrui, solid, helps him out from afar, takes Rage out of the equation. Yato goes in for the investment as well. They circle around from the cable car platform, but they still have not been able to take away the from yet another pretty Jabin, this time from the weaker side, and they are able to keep their manpower in here. Fantastic plays coming out of SPG. Blacklist International Ultimate on the good position held just outside near the crate. 7 more. SPG 115 to 70. Let's see if or not SPG can secure this once again. They struggled at P1. The barrier out of nowhere. Yato hops on out. War Machine gameplay. And the War Machine has made its way back into the meta big time here. Yato gets a double pop for himself. Meets another player. Goes in for the slide. Ascended. The finds it from the back, and Yato slays him out yet again. Yato plays like Guagua, just struggling. Sort of solution introduced here for Yato's plays whatsoever.
Favorable spawn for P2, but Wolves are in a really good position
at P1, but it is, of course, going to change the next couple.
Down to just anchor it down, but it is going to be King that'll try to apply so much pressure already. He does win that gunfight, but right behind him is going to be one player coming in from DYG.
At that very moment, Doyu Gaming managing to find the break. Final 10 seconds on top of that, and it swings back and forth. Just when you think Doyu has got better map mastery, 3 kills in a row already. Can he find the 4th? Yes, he does. Only to be traded out by Peg right after. But big kills coming on through. It's going to be Doyu Gaming for the time.
Going to spawn off too, but just as I said, that only one player actually is going to be spawning right there.
Already, but it's not going to end at this hard point just yet. It has to be the reset onto that P1. One of that don't have the numbers to sustain. They're getting outslain as well. Ma steps it up. 42 kills on toe, and he's back.
Loving to see that the West Point Mamaluk is putting up a fight, but the rotations onto P2 would come in much more better.
They're going to have the spawns.
Surely going to be coming in quite handy to lower down the dodge spawn here for PJ will come in.
She finds the last player inside of the hill from WPM.
Oh, but lovely wrap around here from the side of Nono will come in, will pick up Yopi and Olea, and he's well aware that players will be swarming through the barns as well, and he gets a triple for this run off the Purifier, and he is
if we can manage to find a stat for that, it would definitely help, maybe after the season ends. But for now,
116, as we thought that West Point Mambo Lokings is going to be able to lead this run for P2.
By WPM, that's going to be just a 1-point lead as we move towards
Investing
P3.
Those Vortex now will come along, and they get the break inside a hill. Really huge investment now for WPM, especially if they can't capitalize off this. No sliding in.
Whoa!
He finds looking to get the kills, looking to get involved. Whips at the Purifier, could get the triple locked on, and this is such a great investment here for Nono.
This is the start of this game, and you can see them now trying to find a lead to inch closer to their side. Once they get a 200-point mark, they might be able to close this one up.
They actually get an opener here on his hard point, but it wouldn't last no longer, no more.
As he finds a triple.
The players coming from balconies and into the barn side.
4 more points for the win. Yopi wins one big gunfight, but no, drops at 60 bomb.